Hello, my name is Jan Wagner, and I am joined by Jody Balma. We're members of the League of Women Voters of North Orange County. First, a bit about the League of Women Voters. The League was formed in 1920 when women were finally allowed to vote. The League's mission is to encourage informed and active participation of all citizens in all levels of government through education and advocacy. And yes, the League is not just for women. We have many members who are men. The League is also a nonpartisan organization, meaning it doesn't support or oppose any candidates or political party. It doesn't shape the education or advocacy issues it benefits a candidate or a political party. The League is also a nonprofit organization. I think you know what that means. We are a volunteer organization filled with people who share a common interest in effective government and educating our citizens. While the League has taken positions on some propositions, we are not here to talk about that. That falls under advocacy and isn't our function today. Today, our function is education. We are here to give you the tools you need to examine the propositions on the ballot, the pros and the cons. We are not here to persuade you to vote for or against anything. The decision on how to vote is yours and yours alone. Vote by mail ballots will be mailed on or before October 10 to every registered voter. Early vote by mail period, October 11 to November 8th. Drop boxes open October 11. Vote centers will open in all counties. Dates and times will vary until Election Day, when all centers are open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. This is a snapshot of the CA Votes homepage, where you can find out a wide range of information to assist you in voting. The green Voter's Edge box is a link that allows you to fill in your address and pull up your ballot, with links to statements provided by the candidates. Candidates are not charged to participate in this service. For a more complete analysis of ballot propositions, please visit these links to the Legislative Analyst's Office. That information is always factual. What are propositions? Propositions are laws presented to the public. They can make new laws, they can change existing laws, they can change California's Constitution. They are placed on the ballot through the collection of enough voter signatures or by the state lawmakers. Propositions pass if 50% or more yes votes are made in favor of the proposition. How to decide. 6 of the items on this ballot are propositions. The 7th and last item is a referendum. Voting for referendums is different, and we will address that later. For propositions, a yes vote means you approve of the proposed change, all of the proposed change. No means that you prefer to leave things as they are now. Is the measure poorly written? Is it likely to end up in court? Or is it too complex for a simple yes or no answer? Do you agree with what the measure seeks to accomplish? Is it consistent with your ideas about government? Does it belong in our state constitution? Who are the real sponsors and opponents of the measure? Do you agree with them and their motives? Does the measure mandate a government program or service without addressing how it will be funded? Focus on the merits of the issue and the proposed solution. Be wary of distortions in commercials or images that lack substance or half-truths. Sometimes the choices presented just seem too overwhelming. There is no requirement to vote on every item in your ballot. This is a list of all of the items that we will cover today. We'll talk about them one by one. They will be available separately and individually if you wish to go over them separately.
There are also some local county measures. So if you're in Capistrano Unified School District or Santa Ana Unified School District, you can look up that information on the Voters Edge ballot and the ocvote.org. There's a lot of ways to turn in a ballot. So you can seal it, sign it, and return it, your mailed in ballot. And as long as it's postmarked by November 8th, it will be counted. No stamp needed. You can track the ballot to make sure it's been received and processed and counted at where'smyballot.sos for Secretary of State.ca.gov. You can vote by mail. Those mail-in ballots, again, will go out October 10th. You should receive it that week. They have all across the county, the ballot drop boxes are clearly marked and look like this. And you can place your ballot in any one of the many, many ballot boxes across the county, and it will go to the Registrar of Voters to be counted. We'll also have, starting October 30th through November 2nd, vote centers will be available in the community that'll be open from 8 to 8. And then the closer we get to Election Day, November 3rd through the 8th, they'll be open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Again, we encourage you to go to Voters Edge, the League of Women Voters information, type in your street address and zip code, and it will give you the information about what will be on your ballot. For more information, the League of Women Voters of North Orange County's website, the official voter information guide that will be mailed to you by the Secretary of State's office, our League of Women Voters Easy Voter Guide, the Voters Edge for California website. We encourage you to get more information and detail from the Legislative Analyst's Office that analyzes factual information about each of the ballot measures. And Ballotpedia is great to pull together lots of different resources of campaign finance and editorials if you're interested in learning more about an individual ballot.
Just